lot of people that go through entrepreneurship, they get into it, they got a vision, they produce that vision, then they go through hardship. And then that hardship, a lot of times, some people's whole identity was in that one idea, that one thing that they built up. And they don't know how to go through that process of recreating themselves or, you know, going from the ashes and then, you know, becoming new again.
That's not an entrepreneur.
Who are they?
They're one-hit wonders. So a boxer, a real boxer, when he gets hit, he has to be able to get up. There is no professional boxer that doesn't get hit. There is no entrepreneur that doesn't go through it. It does not exist. You're not an entrepreneur unless you lost and won and lost and won or learned from and won.
Yeah.
When you start a business, you're not supposed to even be profitable for 10 years. You're supposed to be sustainable at 5. That's the business. The average millionaire doesn't become one from one generation to another till they're 50. I did that shit when I was 30. So just because, again, was perceived like I already know, I'm like, bro, I'm so way ahead of the game for my age.
Yeah.
And what I've done and what I did and when I did it and how I did it, that's what shows an entrepreneur. Like, you can't prove that you're a general unless you've been in a war.
Yeah.
A real general wins wars. A person that loses his first fight, like you could go and fight and catch step and some shit, and you might have caught the people sick or whatever.
You ain't a fighter, though.
But you ain't beat nobody.
Yeah.
So you ain't a general. You got to be able to be outgunned, outmanned. You got to be able to be bleeding. You got to be able to fight next to your men, fight better than your men, fight your men at times so they stay in line. Yeah. All of that shit. You can't prove you tough until you've been, it's just like I said, yo, I don't want to end thorough till you did a bit. Like you can, just because you squeeze that gun, that don't mean you thorough in the street. To me, people might be scared, but you might tell on somebody. You understand? You might fold. If you did the crime, accountability is everything, did the time, now you tell me you thorough. But that can't happen overnight. It means I got to actually watch you take a loss.
You have to be tested. You got to go through trials and tribulations.
So you're not an entrepreneur till you test it. Like I have people around me that make other people cool. I ain't going to say no names. And they do a real good job. But like, yo, you ain't got no body. You're not a made man. You know why? Because you haven't made nothing yet for yourself. You're not a made man till you unapologetically stand for something that's yours. I don't care how much money you make for somebody. And some people are cool with not being made men, just being one of them.